Hi, I'm Kate from Hack the Movies, filling in for Tony, who didn't see The Hunger Games Catching Fire.
No. It's cool. I just watched The Hunger Games, and I am all set to rip this movie apart. I thought it sucked. The cameraman shook the camera too much because they couldn't show kids dying. It's a rip-off of... What?
We're doing Hunger Games Catching Fire. It's the second one. So, you're
But-
a little... No.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, no one has. I got an advanced screening.
But I was going to point out that it's like The Running Game and Battle Royale, and
No.
had all these great comparisons, and
Next time.
I was going to talk about how the fire suit doesn't make sense, and
It's okay.
the dogs look...
You don't have to be in every episode of Hack the Movies.
No. Okay. Like so.
Exit to the right.
Oh. It's that one.
Let the games begin.
I want to start off by saying, like every YA book that turns into a film, the second installment always gets a little revamped because I guess the studios finally realized that they're actually going to make money off the films. So for Catching Fire, we got a new director, Francis Lawrence, who replaced Gary Ross. Francis Lawrence is actually known for doing I Am Legend, which a lot of people don't like, I think because he killed a dog in it. Susan Collins, who wrote Hunger Games and the following books, Catching Fire and Mockingjay, stepped down from screenplay and is now just an executive producer. Unlike other franchise YA book films like Twilight, the only person that got recasted for Catching Fire was Prin's cat, who fans freaked out because in Hunger Games the movie the cat was black and really the cat's supposed to be a ginger.
You understand that whatever I do, it comes back to you and Mom. I don't want you to get hurt.
Since the last games, something's different. I can see it.
What can you see?
So they're back, they're living in Victor's village in District 12. Katniss is hunting and she's having a little post-traumatic stress disorder after the Hunger Games, which is understandable. She was killing people. So they're about to head off on the Victor's tour where they go to each district and they just wave to people. And they're like, hey. When she gets a visit from the evil President Snow, who basically tells her that he doesn't believe that she's really in love with Peter and she's got to step up her game or he will kill everyone that she loves.
They fought very hard in the games, Miss Everdeen. But they were games. Would you like to be in a real war?
And they schmooze and they try to persuade Snow and the districts, which start to rebel because they see her as a... what do they see her as? They've seen Katniss kind of as a figure of hope and rebellion against the Capitol. So they make it through the tour, they go back to District 12, and then stuff starts getting a little intense. The Capitol starts to bring in new peacemakers, which is their version of cops, but they're not really peaceful, they're pretty violent. And they start beating the crap out of people. There's curfews, Gale gets whipped. There's a lot more Gale in this movie, so people that are Team Gale or just Team Hemsworth.
You haven't hurt people, Katniss. You've given them an opportunity. They just have to be brave enough to take it.
It is the Quarter Quell, which is the 75th Hunger Games, and they do a big special thing. So him and the new game maker, which what's his name?
You've never written down?
No.
Just write Game Maker guy. You think I get people's names?
No,
in these
it's a
reviews?
Game Maker guy played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. We're just gonna call him Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I want you guys to forget everything you think you know about the games. Last year was child's play. This year, you're dealing with all experienced killers.
They go to the arena, and the arena is pretty cool. And for what it's worth, they shot the cinematography in the second Catching Fire is so much better than Hunger Games. And I liked Hunger Games, but really when you look at these films back to back, you can tell that it's completely different people behind the camera because Catching Fire is really superior. They shot some of the arena footage on IMAX cameras, so when you first see the arena, it's it's really cool looking.
That is such an incredible moment to choose to go into IMAX when she's coming up out of this, because she's kind of seeing this new world.
So basically Hunger Games, the first film, because, you know, we have to call it The Hunger Games Catching Fire for you idiots that can't realize that Catching Fire is part of the Hunger Games trilogy. So Hunger Games, the first movie, was really more about Katniss and how she was dealing with having to be in the Hunger Games. Whereas when we shift into Catching Fire, it really becomes more of an ensemble cast kind of piece. So not only, Katniss is always going to be the lead, but we're also dealing with the emotions of now Peeta, as well as, like I said before, there's a lot more Gale, so we're dealing with how Gale's acting to Katniss because he's also in love with her. And Haymitch and Effie and the new tributes, as well as, you know, President Stowe, who's played by Donald Sutherland, who's absolutely perfect because he's also, I think, kind of crazy in real life, so he plays President Stowe really, really well. And then we get added Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I want to tie her up. I want to pump her. Oh, pump, pump, pump.
Jenna Malone plays Johanna, who I never had an issue with her playing, but I know some fans were like, eh. And she just plays this chick, like, she plays her completely crazy, which is, it works because Johanna is pretty fucking nuts in the book. So, am I allowed to curse? And the new game maker, which what's his name? There's actually one point where they do like the Capitol interviews where she like just screams like, fuck you, President Snow. Of course they don't curse because it's PG-13. It's not Hack the Movies where apparently we're allowed to curse all the time.
You're allowed one fucking PG-13.
There's a lot of really funny moments, and I guess that's what happens when you have like pretty funny actors like Woody Harrelson's in the movie and playing Haymitch, and he's just hilarious no matter what. And then Elizabeth Banks as Effie is pretty funny.
Eyes bright, chins up, smiles on. I'm talking to you, Katniss.
I've heard in the past that people say that like Catching Fire and Hunger Games is kind of like the Harry Potter of US casting. Like all these really big name people want to be in Catching Fire and Hunger Games like they wanted to be in Harry Potter, which I totally agree because you have Philip Seymour Hoffman won an Oscar, right? Yeah, for Capote.
Flip her ass over and pump her even more. And it's so hard that my dick shoots right through her.
You have Stanley Tucci, you have Donald Sutherland. Like, he had to have won an Oscar by now. Maybe not. He might have won one. We don't really know. Google it. You have a fucking iPhone. I don't know. So every arena they make like these mutation like things that attack the tributes, and the first one was those awful mute mutt dogs or whatever the hell they were supposed to be that they didn't really show, which was fine. This time we got these really evil monkeys, which I don't really know what their purpose was besides just being evil monkeys.
They fight Jaden Smith like in After Earth.
No matter what, and it's always going to be an issue when you're adapting from a book to a film, the book's always better. There's no, like, the only time I've ever said that the film was better was, I think, The Notebook. I don't really think that says a lot, because it's a Nicholas Sparks book. I'm a crier, and I cried a lot in the book, and I didn't cry at all in the movie. So it's a little disappointing. I wish there was more penis, which is...
And I'll have that clip for the rest of my life.
I wish there was more penis. I wish there was more penis. I wish there was more penis. 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 Penis.
What?
Because that's Peeta and Katniss's couple name. Is penis.
Oh.
It wasn't like, what did you think I said?
I thought you wanted to see more dicks in the movie. I can agree with that. I wish there were more dicks in movies.
So... Mockingjay Part 1, I believe, will be coming out November 2014. Also coming in the world of YA books turned film. We have Divergent that comes out in March. Then we have something that's not sci-fi or fantasy or anything else, but is still pretty depressing, is Fault in Their Stars comes out soon. And then you have Mockingjay and then The Mortal Instruments. City of Bones is gonna start. Not City of Bones. Mortal Instruments.
Wait. There is a second one? I thought...
Yeah, they greenlighted it a couple
Who the fuck saw the first one?
I did.
So where were the cameras in the first movie? They're fighting in this big arena, which apparently has trapdoors everywhere, which doesn't make sense. But who's filming them? Where are the cameras?
In the trees.
How'd they get a camera in the tiny little cave?
Because they're everywhere. It's an artificially made arena.
If the guy was bleeding out, why did he put cake stuff on his face?
Because he was hiding.
Where are the cameras? Like, if they would have just shown one camera, I would have been happy.
They did! There's one...
No! They show people watching.
No.
They don't show any camera.
I'm going to disagree with you. There's a point where she climbs up in the tree the first night, and she hears the camera, and she looks right into it and touches it. Fucking watch the movie, Tone.
Bullshit!
Bullshit. Swear to God.
Scene does not exist.
I swear to God.
No camera in that movie.
Yeah.
What she should have done... Who's 24 guy's dad's name in this movie? The president, the white-haired...
Oh, President Snow.
President Snow. The movie, I would have liked the Hunger Games one.
Just the Hunger Games. Don't be an asshole.
The Hunger Games. If she would have just grabbed the camera and went, I hope you leave enough room for my fist.
Because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine. Ah!
I didn't like the Hunger Games. Bye.
I liked the Hunger Games and I liked Catching Fire way better, but whatever. So make sure you follow All Geek to Me on Twitter, Facebook, and check us out online for all the up-to-date Catching Fire and YA books turned film news. Bye. 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 Penis, 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 penis.